Good evening, YouTube. Sorry you caught me about halfway through a project here because the batteries on my camera died during the first take. What we're making tonight is called a Pummel pipe. Basically, it's kind of like your old school Warhammer, but made from stuff you can pick up at the hardware store. What you're gonna need, and feel free to take poetic license with this and do whatever you want, and kind of set it up how you want it. These are just the parts I could find, what they had, and all that. You're gonna need two 3/4 inch caps, a 18 by 3/4 inch pipe, a 3/4 inch T, a 3/4 inch by an inch and a half pipe nipple, or by 2.5 inches. A 3/4 inch by inch and a half pipe nipple, a 3/4 inch to 3/8 inch reducer, and a 3/8 inch plug. You're also gonna need some sawdust or sand or any other loose material that you can stuff inside here. The reason I'm doing that is because then it can be used when you hit something with it. It's not going to vibrate as badly. Anybody that's ever hit a baseball with a aluminum bat knows what I'm talking about. I have debated about either heating up a bunch of hot wax or hot glue and filling it full of that, but I don't have enough of that at this point in time. So on this one, we're just going to use sawdust. And so I guess I'll finish up this project here. I've already filled the head here with sawdust, and I have to fill the handle. I'm debating about switching around these two ends here, just because I don't know if I like the look of it that way, but we'll see. And I guess we'll get started, or finishing up, I mean. All right, there you have it. the pummel pipe. Now I'm gonna obviously clean this up a little bit. I'm gonna get all this sticky gunk off of here, and I might put a coat of paint on it just for the heck of it, and then I'll probably put a paracord handle on it. But you can see, it's not probably about 4 pounds altogether, maybe 3. But you could easily swing that one-handed or two-handed. I think if you're definitely using this, I would start out swinging it two-handed until you got strong enough to swing it one-handed. But there's a number of things you could do with it. You could push with it, or you could wrap it around somebody and pull. The nub in here, which I should probably tighten that up a little bit, I think would work really good for, like, say you had to pierce something or really put a dent in something. And this end here would be more for your, hitting something that's a little, little more flat impact damage. This would be more piercing, kind of pointed, crushing damage. But I'll get this thing cleaned up, put a handle on it, and I'll meet you back with a little bit later. I also may, before I get it all prettied up, I might do a few test videos with it, showing what it can do to, like, a piece of plywood or something. But. Okay, so I've took it in my shop and I tightened this thing up on the vise, so it really didn't look any different, but I tightened everything up. I originally thought about putting Loctite on this thing, but after the amount of trouble I had just tightening these threads up, I don't think this thing's going anywhere, especially the more I tighten those threads up, the more it's compressing that sawdust that's in there. So we got us a old scrap piece of 3/4 inch board here. We're going to see what happens. One-handed. As you can see there, a couple swings and that thing's kindling. So I think this is about $16 or $17 worth of parts before all is said and done. This is not including me putting probably wrap the cord and handle and paracord, and I'll probably put some high heat paint on there because that's all I've got it black in. But I think it's for a reasonable price. The fact that you can go out and pick it up anywhere, and if you could find scrap pieces of pipe to do this with, it'd save you a hell of a lot of money. I did mine from went all the hardware store and bought it all new, so obviously it cost me a little bit more. But I'll get a handle put on this thing and get her painted up and